John kept staring across the square, his eyes fixed on a man who sat motionless on a fold-out chair, staring firmly into infinity and nothing. "Dude, what the fuck are you looking at? I've been calling and you're not responding," said his friend William, son of a prominent political figure of the current administration. It was a pleasant evening. A chill wind blew through the square, one of the few remaining open spaces in that urban sprawl filled with corporate buildings for some of the largest corporations on the continent. William turned to find out what was drawing his friend's attention and burst out laughing when he thought he had found it. "Fuck off, man. Are you watching Stephen Hawking over there?" "Is that what they call him?" "Dude, I don't give a shit what they call him. That's what I call him. Always sitting in that fucking chair like a dust statue staring into space. He's been there for years. One time someone called the cops on that guy. They beat the living shit out of him and took him away. A week later, though, he was back in his usual spot, motionless. He's not panhandling, though. People sometimes throw him a few coins and something to eat. Dude, he's a fucking piece of furniture. I bet he has an inventory sticker." The evening fell, and the sun landed squarely on the man who, just like William had said, remained motionless. He had a can at his feet where passers-by sometimes threw coins in. John noticed the man wore a jacket that looked like it had once been a fine garment. There was something about him. "There they are again, talking about me. That I am a stain on this marble-floored square, surrounded by fancy shops and restaurants. Good-looking men and women with bright futures who will stop at nothing to make it. Look at the long legs on that brunette. So fucking what?" "What happened to him?" asked John, distracted, yet certain that beneath that petrified face with a wire-brush beard lied a mystery. "Nothing, man, nothing. He's a fucking lowlife, okay? With some old clothes he stole sometime. Although I gotta admit, it's odd, but he doesn't really smell like the other street people." "Of course I have a story, and I would tell it if it made a difference. My father foretold this, but I didn't listen. Why would I, when we had it all? And whatever we didn't have, we snatched from anyone, anywhere, with no care for the harm we caused. All those buildings, luxurious and smart, they won't last forever either, though they will outlast their current inhabitants for sure. I don't miss the soft carpets or the stunning view from on high of a city in constant decay. I don't wish to sit on those wide leather seats that blow out air when you sit, hugging you. Everything antiseptic, like the inhabitants, perfumed, need haircuts, booking the flight that will take them to close their next blockbuster deal. What the fuck, man? Let's go! Those chicks are waiting, and I still gotta go get some flowers for my boo." William stood up, leaving some bills on the table, and walked away, but John kept staring at the human statue, sitting on his chair, wearing a fine, ragged old coat. Instead of following his friend, he walked toward the man that so intrigued him. Ignoring William's calls, he advanced, not really sure why. He stopped 60 feet away to take a closer look, doubting if he should walk any further. John saw the man had no fear, no doubt, only infinite compassion. And he knew that at some point, life had taken a heavy toll on the man in the chair. He kept walking, and when he was near, he took out a bill and placed it in the empty can that sat at the man's feet. They think money will solve all their problems. We have known since our time began that's false, but we still refuse to understand. Who was it that spoke of the 7 deadly sins? More dangerous than wrath or lust, more loathsome than gluttony or sloth, worse than pride, envy or greed, is human nature. Whatever else you do, whatever you make, sooner or later you will be like everyone else. Man is born like a flower, and so he also wilts. Stone and water would be immortal, if not for man. That is our vocation. Destruction. Destroy you, destroy ourselves. That's human nature, and it will be our doom. You're not my brother. You are my predator. You're not a savior. You are the Aurumboros. John turned around and followed William with a sense of relief. He never looked back to see the man suddenly move, take out a book of matches, light one, and throw it into the can, where the flames slowly devoured the money.